Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is the Liberian Radio and Television Network. Our program today is, again, let me let you know, this is platform for education. The platform for education. This is the flow we come to and then educate you on a lot of other things. Okay? So we educating you on platform for education. All right? So share the video with us, please. Share the video, share the video. Platform for education. We are here this afternoon. We'll only be here for like few minutes. And as you can see, let me move that the platform, let me move my name so you will see the Lassa fever. We will be discussing today Lassa fever. Okay? Lassa fever is what we're discussing. We want you to share the video. Go on Facebook and share the video. Okay? Please do that. Share the video. Share the video. Share the video for us. Share the video. Share the video for us. We're discussing Lassa fever. Okay. We are on. Few minutes. And okay. As you can see, let me move that. Share the video. Share the video for us. Share the video. Share the video for us. Discussing Lassa fever. Okay. We are on. Few minutes. And okay. As you can see. Okay. I want you to share this video. Let's lightweight call, get some people coming on. Share the video, let them come on so we can discuss this. We're discussing Lassa fever. Okay. Predominantly is found in West Africa. They're saying Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. Okay. We want to discuss Lassa fever. In order to determine that this is Lassa fever, you know, a lot of other little laboratory work the doctor had to do. Okay. Let's share the video. Let's share the video. Let's share the video. I'm trying to find us right on Facebook. Okay. We should not have another outbreak. We already have what we call international epidemic of coronavirus. That's a serious one. Coronavirus. We had built that quarantine hospital, as was told by the U.S. President Barack Obama. Okay, here we are, right here. Few minutes. Yep. And as you can see, let me move that coronavirus. And we had built that quarantine hospital, as was told by the U.S. President Barack Obama. Okay, here we are, right here. We wouldn't have been looking. We wouldn't have been looking for. We wouldn't have been looking for how to protect us, how to protect people who are, you know, is this so? We want you to share the video, share the video, share the video. All right. Like we said, we are discussing Lassa fever. For any reason, if you have a question you want to ask me for any other thing concerning what we discuss, you can call me. You can call me at this number. I put the number over there, 215. Call me at the 215 area code, okay? And it will be much easier. I will talk to you right away. All right. Okay, so this is what we'll be discussing right now today. We'll be discussing Lassa fever. Lassa fever is not contagious. All right. This is the fever that is transmitted, you know, through either contaminated urine or feces. All right, just as it is discussed mainly because we had that Ebola in West Africa, where Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone were affected. So there you will find Lassa fever in the same area. But it happened that Lassa fever transmission, it is transmitted through a rat they call my stomach rat. You see, my stomach rat. Let me show you the rat so that you know. This is the rat that carry Lassa fever. If the rat come and pee on the bread, you eat that bread, you take in the virus. You see? And if you kill this rat, maybe you didn't cook it properly and you eat it, you ingest the virus. Okay? Lassa fever virus, Lassa virus. Okay, it's a virus, it's not a bacteria. Not like typhoid fever, salmonella, bacteria, no, not like that. Not like malaria carried by parasite, no, not like that. Okay, Lassa virus. Okay, this is what happened with Lassa fever. Now understand, Lassa fever, typhoid fever, malaria, you see the three diseases, they cause the same symptom in people. If you got Lassa fever, if you got typhoid fever, if you have malaria, it got to take a doctor to diagnosis. All right. So what did they do? It is almost the same, because you will have headache with malaria, you will have headache with Lassa fever, you will have headache with typhoid fever. You will be vomiting with Lassa fever, you will vomit with typhoid fever, malaria, you will vomit. Okay? You will be weak with all three diseases the same old way. All right? You will be that. When we go to check on you, we will find out that the typhoid fever, we will not feel your spleen. It will not be big when we press on your stomach. But with the Lassa fever and the malaria, your spleen will be in jeopardy. It will be big. All right? So we can't just say it is Lassa fever or it is malaria. The definitive test to determine whether or not this is a Lassa fever or typhoid fever or malaria is to do a blood smell test. We take a blood from you and do a ground staining. All right? We look for the parasite malaria. We look for the bacteria, typhoid. Then we look to see the virus, to see if we do that blood test, we want to be doing your white count. All right? Your white count. Your white count will not be that much high in malaria. Your white count will be high in typhoid fever because it's bacteria. If you got typhoid fever, your white count will be high, and it will isolate what we call the Salmonella typhosa, that bacteria. It will get that off. It will show to us in that blood specimen. If you have virus, which is a Lassa virus, okay, when we go low, because the Lassa fever, one thing that it does that malaria will not do, but typhoid fever does do that, because typhoid fever is in the stomach. If it is in the stomach, it scrape the large intestine leading to the rectum. You will have blood in the stool. So the same way Lassa fever will do. So when there's a blood in the stool, Lassa fever can cause bleeding also. So sometimes we do the test, we do the blood test, we'll find out that with Lassa fever, maybe you will be anemic, your blood will be low. We'll say, oh, there's a low blood. All right. Then if there's a low blood, we'll go find out that your white count will be low, because if your white count is low, it shows to us that it's the virus infection. Viral infection, your white count most of the time is low. Bacterial infection, the white count is high. You see, these are the little way that we find out that this is the bacteria or this is the virus. All right. So those are the things that we will do, and those are the things that are going on in Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea. Lassa fever is in that area, and malaria is in that area, and typhoid is in that area. So when you get any of these diseases, it is very nice to go to the hospital where the doctor is knowledgeable of distinguishing what is what. You can't just go there and say, oh, I'm having fever, and they just take Tylenol or aspirin and give it to you, or they just take chloroquine and give it to you. No, we will not just do that. You don't know whether it's the malaria. You don't know whether it's the typhoid. You don't know whether it's Lassa fever. So do the blood test so that we can distinguish it. You see, the blood test, basal metabolic panel, the basic metabolic panel is what we call BMP. To do that, then that will show to us whether or not your white count is high or your white count is low, whether or not you are anemic, your hemoglobin is high or low. We will get to find out whether it's a bacterial infection or it is a parasite or anything like that. We want to know if that a parasite, we will find the chromatin dot in the malaria smell. We will look at that. You see, then it will show to us that, yeah, this person actually had malaria. This person actually had typhoid. This person actually had Lassa fever. You see, this is what we want to do. But you can't just say you have fever and they just boom and give you just aspirin, Tylenol, or they start giving you some medicine, some antibiotic, and other things like that. No, I mean, it's like, where there's no hospital. That's how you're going to treat the person. So you're going to just treat the person and say, well, I'm just treating you with lucky ticket, so that when you are you are infected with malaria, you'll be well. If you are infected with typhoid, you'll be well. If you are infected with Lassa fever, you'll be well. Hey, it's not going to be the right way. Don't just treat anybody until the doctor will come back and find out and look at you. That's why people go to the hospital. They get their medicine. When the person go, they stay having the same thing. They stay having it, because if the person go to the hospital and you get them and the person have malaria, you get them that malaria medicine right away. By the time they get home, they're feeling much better. They're feeling much better already. You see? But if it is not malaria, you get them malaria medicine, they get home, it'll be worse. You see? So if that happens, you go to the hospital, and the doctor there, knowledgeable with the sign and symptom of these 3 diseases that are traveling in West Africa, especially Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. But the animal that carry the Lassa fever, let me show it to you. Because many times people can grab this animal and then they roast it. The next minute in a pot and they eating it. So let me show to you that is the rat. You see, that is the rat we call my stomach rat. This is the my stomach rat. That's the kind of rat that carry this Lassa fever. You see that? Some people grow this rat. It just boom. You see, some people can have Lassa fever, but when you have Lassa fever, you will not, sometimes you will not have signs and symptoms. Sometimes it will not affect you. But when you pee, when you poop, if you're passing that virus right inside the pee, right inside the poop, even when you spit, it's inside. You pass it on. All right? But this is the rat that carrying this virus. This is the rat. So you are watching me now. Look at this rat. Look at this rat. That is the rat that carrying this virus. Okay? That's the rat that carrying this virus. And this virus affects, when it get into your body, it affects your liver, it affects your kidney, it affects your spleen. So Lassa fever get to you. Let me tell you, sometimes when you go low, sometimes you will not even pee. You will not pee because it affects your kidney. It stay with you for a long time. It damages your kidney. Okay? Then when you go low, your liver. And that one it hit your liver, your eye become yellow. Then they say, oh, the person got jaundice. You know, that's a sign that you got problem with your liver. But what caused your liver to be this way? All right? That means the bile have been spilled into the blood, and when it spilled into your blood, you will see it on your sclera. The white part of your eye will be yellow. All right? Then they say the person got jaundice. When we go to look at your spleen will be big in your stomach. You see? Lassa fever. This is how it kills people. And at that rate, it reduces your immune system, just like somebody who has AIDS. You see? And all virus infection. When you get viral, like what they say, when you have cold, the person says, oh, I'm having cold. What happened? You're having cold, you're not having appetite to even eat. You may not even drink. All right? And small thing happen to you, you get sicker more. Because virus infection tend to reduce your immune system. That's why most of the time it is better to, when you are healthy, it's better to eat balanced diet to make sure that you have enough blood. Because when you have enough blood and you get viral infection, it will go away. 1 week to 2 weeks time, that viral infection will go away. But you will still be normal. But let's say you already having low blood. You are not eating balanced diet. Then you go get viral infection. It make it worse. It will bring down your immune system. Then any little disease you get, it can be a small disease you have will kill you. And whereas that same disease this man will get, it will not kill him. Because this man been eating balanced diet, he exercised and put his body right back to position of protection. You see? So we need to exercise, we need to eat balanced diet. Make sure the balanced diet, we will have protein, we will have carbohydrate, okay, we will have fat, all right? If we put those together and have that every day, then on top of that, we go and do a regular exercise, I think 1 or twice a week, you know, we get our body in shape. You see? But I want you to look at our rat, because more people back home, they tend to get it right here and then roast it. And sometimes you don't roast the rat the right way. And you eat this rat, what happened? You eat this rat, what happened? You ingesting the virus, the Lassa virus, okay? And this is Lassa virus that we call Lassa fever, okay? The Lassa fever is not contagious like Ebola, but it's destructive. It's destructive because it will cause you will have fever, you will have headache, you will be bleeding, you know, from the stomach, you will have weakness and you'll be vomiting. Your muscle, you have muscle pain, just like the way you have malaria. Yes, you'll be having fever just like you have malaria. So that's why I make it very hard to distinguish. So sometimes the doctor got to really make sure that where you going to the hospital with this fever, they got a laboratory. They will have to rely on the laboratory to find out to clarify whether or not this is a Lassa fever, typhoid, or malaria. All right, it is very important. So I just wanted you to see the rat. All right, so that is the rat there down there. So we move that rat and then get right back to what we have been talking about. That is that was the rat we were talking about. That's the one that carried this Lassa virus. Okay, that's what we've been talking about. Lassa virus, Lassa fever is almost in line. The sign and symptom almost like malaria, almost like typhoid fever. And typhoid fever, they are all in the same dirty area. They are all transmitted in the same dirty area. Feces, pee, and other things like that. Look at where this country that we're talking about. You don't have public toilet in those areas. Even you go to any of these cities, you will not have public toilet. You don't even have water anywhere that you can stop to drink. And this is some of the things that we really need to do. You know, we got a small place, and you got a small city, a small nation. You know, put these things in place. At least where you got 250%, get at least 2 or 3 wells, all right, hand pump in there. Then you get at least 2 or 3 pit latrine, okay, where people will go into the bathroom. You know, you got a male and you got a female. They go in there, you know, and you got buckets sitting there with water. They can wash their hand and wipe and clean their hand on the paper or the towel. You see, when the towel is wet, the person they come back and change it again. Somebody doing that at least will be prevented. Will prevent most of these diseases. You see, we dig a pit latrine, then we dig a hand pump well. That's what we'll do. It will be the nice way to protect, you know, to protect ourselves from the transmission or the infection of these diseases. All right, but it is not like that in most of the places. So we got these diseases being transmitted to people. Look, like in Liberia, you will see the people go to the market. They are sitting down right in that market. In that market, is there anywhere you will find water to drink? No. In that market, is there anywhere you will have to go in the toilet? No. You see? So in our market, our general market, let us install what we call a pit latrine for men and women. Okay? Let the men go men place and the women place. All right? When they want to go in the toilet, they go right there in the toilet and then wash their hair and come back up. The one drain, they go right to the pump there and then dig and hand pump the water. They will drink. You see? Then we have a particular area for garbage disposal. We get somebody who in that whole market will have to sweep when they come, when the people leave the market. That person sweep midnight. He take the He take the 3 to 11 shift and clean our whole market and dispose the garbage right in the garbage disposer. So the dump truck come and take that garbage disposer and carry it and dispose the garbage and come back. The market is clean. Even if it is raining, the market is clean. But if we just put the market down, we just put the garbage down, and we don't have particular area, it's not being cleaned properly, we don't have water, we don't have well, we don't have pit latrine, we will get an outbreak soon again. We will have outbreak soon. That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. It doesn't mean that the money is not there. The money is there, but nobody wants to take the initiative to help the people. The people you see them sitting in the market, some of them cannot read and write. Even if they read and write, they will not have an idea how to protect themselves. You see? They will not have an idea how to protect themselves. This is the thing that we're talking about. In all basic market area in our country, we should have a pit latrine. We should have a hand pump well. We should have that. We should have a garbage disposal. We should have that. Those three things must be in those markets in order to prevent ourselves from getting infected with the Lassa fever, malaria you will get it when you go to bed because you got mosquito biting you in your house and other things like that. Okay, but when you get to know how to protect yourself from the infection of Lassa typhoid fever that is transmitted through feces, a dirty place, and contaminated water and all that, then you will know. You see, we don't need to have that. This is what should be done to protect ourselves. You see, so this is what we've been talking about, Lassa fever. Okay, we just want many of you to know that Lassa fever is completely Lassa fever is transmitted by this rat. Okay, so that you will know it's transmitted by this rat. So this rat is, oh my god. So this rat is something that we need to get. We need either don't eat a rat. All right. If you kill this rat, just burn it. All right. But killing this rat and then turning it around and then going to roast the rat and eat it. Maybe you don't roast it good. You ingesting something different. That is the my stomach rat that carry Lassa virus. All right, and it is prevalent in Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. That's the place we had the Ebola. So we were comparing Ebola and Lassa fever. Between Lassa fever and Ebola, Ebola is more contagious than that of the Lassa fever. All right, and most of them do the same thing, but Ebola is the virus that come off so bad it deteriorate you so quick. So you're coming down with diarrhea, running stomach, vomiting, diarrhea, running stomach, vomiting, and all that thing. And Lassa fever does the same thing. So it is not much. And Lassa fever, you can have it for some time, and you will not even have sign and symptom. But not Ebola. You got Ebola, the sign and symptom will be right there. All right. So those are some of the things that we've been discussing. We just want you to know that. So today, the 31st of January, we've been discussing Lassa fever, comparing it with malaria, typhoid fever, okay? And we showed to you that Lassa fever is, the virus is carried by my stomach rat, and we'll show you that rat over there. So just that you know that, all right? If you have questions for right now, let us know so that we can answer your question. If you got question, call us. Okay? Fine. That's all we had to tell you today. So hopefully Monday we will be coming back again with another preventive measure, and we'll discuss some other thing that happening to us back home. You know, some little diseases that are happening to us. Those are things that happen. Nobody can see it. It can't. One, you don't have sign and symptoms. You say, "Oh yeah, I'm all right," but mind you spraying it. Okay, it ain't right like that. So, if you don't have anything, you don't have any question, it will be all right, and we will say we quit for right now. All right. Other than that, we thank you for listening. We thank you for watching. This is the Lrtn Radio Television Network based here in Pennsylvania, United States of America. All right? When we find something important, very important, we let you know. Okay? When we find something very important, we educate you on that. All the time, we educate you. Telling you something for you to know something ahead of time to protect yourself is better than sitting down and be surprised. All right? That's why this platform is for try, follow up. Look at that number. Take those numbers down. You can call us. And this network is purposely for the Philadelphia community. Purposely for the Philadelphia community, we have already extended across to Liberia. Sooner or later, we will be putting our FM studio in Liberia. Maybe we want to take it to Manga. So if we take it to Manga, then it will be able to serve the people in Nima, Lofa, hopefully Monserrato, and maybe Grand Gita. Okay? But that's what we want to do. This is what we want to do to help people. And when we get it over there, help education, just like I'm doing you here, that's what going to be happening over there. We're going to be help educating you. And as we help educate you, we will go down in those villages and try to do what we say. We can't just talk without doing the work. We will talk, we'll go in those villages and, dig a well. Go in those villages and pay Lrtn. All right? Go in those villages and establish a clinic, establish elementary school, establish solar panel, depending on how many people in that village. Make the village livable. If the people can see electricity, the people get drinking water, the people go in the Lrtn, no problem. Huh? They will now, who would want to come to Monrovia? You can stay right there and go on your phone and come back. You turn the light on, you go there. You want water, you go right to the well, get a clean water. You see? You good to go. You got electricity over there. You good to go. You will be living that the village will be a good place for you to live when we put these things in there. This is what we call development. If we do that, it's development. The next thing to do, we connect that village with the main road. Sometime to come, we can grade it and take fuel oil and put it on our road to kill the dust, so that when the car pass, there will be no dust. That means we do not have the mechanism, we do not have the means, the logistic and the product to pave the road. But at least we are able to kill the dust, because the dust can carry a lot of diseases. When you inhale the dust, you get cold. You see? We will not want to do it that way. So when we connect the road, the village to the main road, first of all, make sure that we grader it. All right? The caterpillar come and grader the road. Very wide and nice going. Okay? Fine. Then we go there and get some fuel oil and ask the man come and put it on the road all the way. You see? When they put it on the way, that road like that, you will not have any more dust. Even if it rains, you will not see anything like that. You just walk, it will be nice. Okay? Bicycle can go on there. Taxi, truck can go on there. Just that we don't want those bigger truck to start running on the road, small road. Because the kind of road we're building in Africa, we don't have control. We don't tell them this road, what kind of truck or car supposed to pass on the road. There are some road, truck do not pass on that. But in Liberia, we don't have those kind of restriction. You see? We don't put restriction on the road, the kind of truck that should pass on the road. We just say, the road is fixed. When you go low, you got a truck tanker then coming. When you 2 or 3 days, the whole thing is finished broken down. You see? There's a road truck tanker do not pass. There's a road those 32 tire truck do not pass. Okay? But you can't just build a road and just let it open wide to all the truck to come. Some people coming with logging truck, people coming with truck tanker, they just pass on that small road. In 2 days time, it break down. You see? We don't want this kind of thing. It ain't right. Anyway, we just want you guys to understand that. For today, we say thank you for watching, and again, thank you for listening.